Hey guys, today I'm giving an art tutorial on full bodies. I draw really fast, but I tried to slow down for this video. I'm so sorry if it's still too fast for you. This tutorial is for Kainwai OC, by the way, so I will go over the sketch, anatomy, outlining, and coloring in this video. This also isn't my voice, LOL. Voice reveal is at 5K subscribers though, so stay tuned until then. Make sure you pay attention to what I click on any step, so you don't miss out on better quality, better line work, and more. For this first step, we're gonna turn on the reference window and put in a pose we want to use. Position it to where you can see the whole body. Now we choose the color we want to draw with. I personally go with a deep, dark blue that's close to black, but most people use a deep brown or dark red. Make sure for the anatomy sketch you use a smaller brush size so it's easier to add. For some reason I had it at 5.0, but preferably use 2.0 for a better sketch. So now we are going to start off with a circle for the head.
I can't draw circles, LOL.
Now, look at your references and see how the shoulders and chest are lined up. In mine, you can see how her shoulders are in an up position and the chest is more off to the side. Notice how I curved her shoulders because in the pose, her shoulders are also lightly slanted. If your pose also has slightly slanted shoulders, don't forget to slant them. Trust me. When we are drawing a knot directly in the middle pose, the chest will usually be more pointed to the side. For the curves, follow the already drawn chest but going more inward. Then follow the lines and go outwards this time. These will be the pelvis/hips. Go ahead and attach these lines in a big C. Now, almost draw underwear on. This is too visual where the crotch is and start of legs. Leg time. So, how to draw the legs? We're going to start off with looking at the base model. Yukiya is quite tall, LOL, so I have to make her body smaller. For the thighs, imagine two curved cylinders in any way the model's legs may look. Depending on how the knee is facing, you have to draw it in different shapes. I don't know how to explain the shape, so just look at how I draw these knees. Also for the calves, it is usually a straight line for about an inch, but then curved out to show the muscles, but curved back in at the ankles. I don't know how to draw feet without socks, so bear with me here. I'm not the girl to talk to about bare feet. So for these feet, I decided to just go ahead and draw feet with socks. So it could be easy for now, and also we can just add the toes later.
Deciding to JS draw it off to the side, LOL. It's so bad I'm crying.
Changing the shape of the legs a bit. Okay, now for arms. For these arms, you're going to need basically just circles and more cylinders. Add a circle where you want the shoulder to be. Then add a long cylinder for the biceps, upper arm. For the lower arm, pay close attention. I'm going to show you in red so you can get a better visual. Start off curved because if you look at your lower arm, you will notice a slight curve right after your elbow. After THR slight curve is drawn, start slimming the curve into a line that leads to a wrist.
Redrawing it because I didn't like the first one.
Now for the next arm, I'm not doing what the pose looks like, I'm rather doing a bent arm. So for the upper arm, continue doing a cylinder. Now I'm going to show you in red on how to draw the elbow and lower arm. The elbow is just like the shoulder. Draw a circle right where you want the elbow to be. For a bent arm, you will want to draw the lower arm like this. I don't know how to explain it, so just watch how I do it. Okay, now we have finished the anatomy sketch. Now we will be doing the details, aka the actual anatomy. Basically, all we're doing is tracing the sketch but adding the extra details. For example, the head, breasts. I'm going to speed up this whole process, but slow down the head and breast drawing tutorial since those are the two body parts we haven't directly drawn yet. Starting off with the head, I don't exactly draw the head 100% in the Nye art style. I usually make the cheek a bit more chubby. Watch what I do. Okay, so here's the speed up part of where I'm basically just tracing the anatomy sketch but making into actual connected anatomy. Okay, for the breasts, I also don't know how to verbally explain it, so just watch.
I am also not sexualizing you, Kia. This is female anatomy, so I don't want to hear a single word about me being sexual. More speed up.
Okay, now we're gonna add the OC details, which includes the hair, eyes, outfit, and hands. Remember that this is just a sketch, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm gonna speed this whole part up since this is my OC, and you don't need a tutorial on how to draw my OC. Okay, so once you finish sketching your details on, it's time to outline. Lower the opacity of the sketch and follow these next steps very carefully for better quality. Scroll down and click Canvas. Then click on Resize and choose Width, and set the width to 3000. Now you have a way better quality brush. But when you resize it, the brush shrinks. So I would set it to 3.0 if you're doing a full body like me. And remember, this is the final outline, so take your time. I like to make small and big changes during the outline, so if you find a mistake, you can just fix it in the final outline like me.
I will now speed up this video so we can hurry to the coloring.
I forgot to mention the hands. I tend to use hand references from Pinterest and just trace the hand 'cause I can't draw hands.
Okay, now we have coloring. The last part.
Okay, so for coloring, I like to do the skin first. So firstly, put the main skin color first.
I love using the lasso tool for coloring. It helps a lot.
Okay, so now we're going to add a new layer and clip it to the skin color base. We will use this layer for blush and lip color.
Sometimes I add little eye bags right under the eye too.
Now we're gonna shade. For shading, you basically want to shade under all the creases. Watch how I do it.
I also shade the entire neck, LOL.
For the hands, I literally just shade in random areas, mostly where I see creases. Now we're going to color the eyes. The eyes really depend on your ox eyes, so I'll just speed this part up. Okay, now we're going to shade our hair, which this part is super important. Select the base color of hair and color the whole head that color.
Bro,
Now we're going to add a layer and clip it to this layer. For this layer, you're going to select a darker color and use a airbrush and slightly shade the bottom part of the hair. Now we're going to get a lighter shade and shade the hair around where the eyes are placed. Now, we're going to select a darker shade to actually shade the hair with. This all depends on your oak's hair shape, but again, just shade where the creases are at.
Sped up so you don't have to watch all of that LOL.
Now we're coloring the clothes. This outfit is obviously not Yukia's uniform, so unfortunately I won't be able to give a tutorial on that in this video. So I'll also just speed this part up and make a separate video on shading a Nai uniform.
Alright, now this part is what really makes the art look good.
Get a thicker made brush and look at the art. In some places, it will naturally look thicker in some lines already, so go ahead and add definition to it. In the Nai, art style characters tend to have thicker lines by the cheek and eyes, and it thins out by the jaw. Do this everywhere, anywhere you think would look good, and make it look like Nai, but also remember to not overdo it.
I'll speed up by it so you can get a visual, but not watch all of it.
In this Official art, they have shiny hair parts, so I'll add shiny hair parts, but keep in mind in all the other Official art or in the real anime, they don't have hair shine like this. Don't forget to sign it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry I'm not a good instructor. Make sure to subscribe for more art tuts.
Bye, guys.